Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, boys and girls? We are here. We are on YouTube. I think. Yes, we are. What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing today? Yeah, we're a little early today. Look at that. What do you know? Sometimes I'm late. Sometimes I don't show up. But then sometimes I'm early. Am I on time? You are early. So I better shut this down. We'll come back in 4 minutes. Now, what's up, guys? Come on in the chat and say what up. And we're going to go ahead and get into this because we have a lot of dirt to move if we want to try to finish this out today. I need for my soul to get this done. This needs to happen. All right. So make sure you guys come in the chat, say what's up, and on out, chill out for a few hours, dudes. While we're over here digging some gold. We are saving up all the cleanouts for the finale, which will be on Monday, where we will do a guess the cleanout. And if you are present for that stream, and Dopey sneezes, we will be doing some giveaways. Let's try this again. We'll do some giveaways, and as far as whoever's going to guess the closest to the actual amount of gold that we mined. So yeah, so we're just kind of chilling here, and we are going to get into this. I gotta fuel some things up. We're running out of... Are you serious right now? Could you have sneezed like 5 minutes ago, maybe? I'm trying to get my intro here, Amanda, and it keeps sneezing. Oh man, what's up, Ben? What's up, Charles? Gaming, SWAT, Toe, Cousin Bear, Ryan. Welcome, guys. Vars, welcome, guys. Hope you guys are having a good day. You kind of have 14 days to finish before the angler is out. Then, well, I want to get it done because I want to get some other things done before the angler comes out. So. Also, too, I'm just tired of looking at this save. I wanna. It's an older save now, and I'd like to finally fish it off. So, yeah, bros. What's up, boo? Yeah, 14 days before the angler hits, and we will be playing the angler quite a bit. So, yeah, we got some fuel here. We got some buckets. Let's go ahead and throw these buckets down here. Get these unloaded. You know what? Fastest way to do that is do this. Jump out of the truck. Be sure we're not attached. This, couple things here. Get your map. See if you can click on your truck through your character's fat ass. Not do that. Just run away. And map again. And the rock truck's in the way. Come on, man. Could have already had these unloaded by now. Jeez. Can't. Man, I want this thing right here. Not working for me. Being a pain in the butt. Going back to work, dude. Fair. Well, normally you'd just be able to reset the truck. But since everything's in its way. Oh my gosh, I wish you could just literally click on this. I'm gonna see if they can add that. Stupid, because like, what are we supposed to do here? No, all I got is some fat rock truck in my way, and I can't click on it. All right, add it to my wish list. The developers. Go. Let's get it, right, boys? So annoying. We just click on the freaking legend on the side, please. I don't want to move the rock truck right now because it's my jump 2 point, and we need that to get back to the wash plant. So normally you just reset your truck and anything inside of it will drop right on the ground where the truck was. So you can just do that to unload. You take the dump truck with you to buy buckets? No. Unless you glitch it through the thing somehow. And then good luck trying to get it back. So. Second, guys, let me get these moved. Hurt your eyes if you get motion sickness. Because we need these buckets down here today. And we are in a hurry. Yes, 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 we are in a hurry. We are, like I said, I want to get this done. I don't want to have to start digging on the weekend. I want to work on some other projects and some other things that we're working on. Is there a new update for Gold Rush console? No. Not that I'm aware of. Unless they put something out here in the last day or so. I doubt it. That should be all the buckets that I need. Trailer wheel destroyed. Awesome, man. Alright, well, we just destroyed that trailer in a heartbeat. You're making coffee? I made some cold coffee today. Let's just give this thing a little bit of juice. Raising my hand, I want some coffee, man. Come on, bro. Alright, we don't want all of it in there. Stop being so thirsty, Frankie. Get this moving here. Go. Let's go. Yeah, I got to free some stream time up, guys. I know. I know you're gonna be like, oh man, we want to watch Gold Rush though, bruh. Don't worry. If you're looking for some simulator action, I will be taking a break from Gold Rush for a little bit. Let me turn down this brutal amount of machine stuff here, guys. What's up, Matthew? No, it's not necessarily going to make things go faster because getting the rock truck out of the claim is a very difficult thing. So, I mean, typically, you gotta remember, guys. I'm on a viewer challenge here, right? So this is not a, I'm not playing at the maximum of my potential, right? So this is just for funds, and a lot of things are put in my way. So we're not doing things optimal, right? There's nothing about this save I would normally play, you know, crazy, right? So this is, a lot of this stuff is just for the meme and for the viewer challenge, right? So yeah. Typically when it says viewer challenge, if it's to do with Gold Rush, yeah, there ain't no seriousness. Come on, bro. Learn to jump. What are you, Todd Hoffman today? Shit, man. Yeah, driving the rock truck to the any trying to get any piece of equipment out is just, you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. You can get more than enough buckets into your truck. More than enough. Alright, let's go ahead and save a little bit of fuel here. There's more than enough in the bottom franks now. Alright. Go ahead and get the wash plant. Make sure the wash plant's dialed in. Make sure we can get this equipment where it needs to go. Line it all up. Okay, so we're gonna go take a look at the plant, move a little bit of things around there for 2 seconds. And move my microphone. Sorry about that, guys. Do I come through a little quiet to you guys? Like when I'm talking? Or is the volume okay on my microphone? Alright. Okay, we need a bucket for there. It's good? Alright. Some people were telling me I've been sounding a little quiet on my thing lately, so, or my mixer might have been out a little bit, so like my voice may not sound like it was so crisp or real, like there was something else to it. And I looked at my mixer settings last night, and it seemed like I had like a little bit too much on certain settings, so I don't like adding all that extra bass or anything like that. So like I said, I had to torch all of my settings and stuff this last week, so Some things might be a little bit out of whack, right? No, you're actually a little bit loud. Okay, I'd rather have myself a little bit on the loud side than and you guys can turn me down. So that way it's find that right balance, right? Better than being quiet and you can't do anything about it. Okay. A little mid-range heavy, you say? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Going camping tomorrow? Next Sunday? Man. Well, dude, have a great trip, man. I took a little bit of the mid off there, Buddha, so I didn't even touch my mid. So I'll backed off of it a little bit. Oh, right. So let's get these Franks lined up. Wash plant seems good to go. Let's go ahead and put some dirt through it and get this moving for the day. Oh, wait. We gotta... Here, let's just do this. Hell with it. Let's just put these buckets right here. They're gonna throw me off. Let's put two new buckets in. Yeah, probably. I mean, well, if you are using headphones, you're gonna hear my microphone a lot more, right? So... Okay. All right, we're going to go for the back part of the claim today. We're going to push this Frank all the way back as far as we can. Actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and jump into this Frank. Yeah, I try not to bass boost the crap out of my audio. Like a lot of people. You know what I mean? They try to go for that podcaster sound because their voice isn't that deep or whatever. And they just boost the crap out of it with like OBS and stuff. Yeah, I try not to do that. Because it's annoying. Oh, wait, we're not done prepping. What am I doing? Holy tamale. Come on, buddy. Get with the program today, bud. All right. Okay, let's jump on top of the hoe real quick here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, pop up the map. Go to the gold map. Parcel 4. And we are looking at where this cut is going to be starting. And you know what? Where's the closest machine? We appreciate you not using voice changers and crap. It's gimmicky. It's why I really focused, like, when I was looking at what I wanted to do. You know, there's so many different ways you can sound, right, on the internet, especially with different microphones, different changers, and things like that, but... No, I just wanted more of a real sound. You know what I mean? So, that's why we ended up going with I just ended up going with a really nice microphone as soon as I can afford it. And there's no need to really add... I don't really need to really add anything onto your voice, guys. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't like the way you sound, I hate the way I sound. When I'm listening to recordings and stuff like that, I do not like my sound of my voice. I hate it. Absolutely hate the sound of my voice. Yeah, when you wear headphones and you hear someone in their chat and they're like because they've turned their bass all the way up to try to make themselves sound maybe, I don't even know, more manly, I guess. It's kind of like, it's annoying because it causes that pressure in your headphones, and you can only watch them for a couple minutes, right? So I have a lot of people that I've watched in the past that they just don't get it. It's like, I haven't added anything to my voice. It's like, okay, sure, James Earl Jones. Like, yeah, yeah, sure, Darth. Whatever. We can obviously hear it. You know what I mean? You've never heard, like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, oh, man. Yeah, I leave my settings close to stock as possible, but you do have to tweak it just a little bit. But it's so close to the center dot, it's not even funny. Like, I can't even, if I don't look at the actual settings on my voice meter and stuff like that, and all my programs, if I don't actually, like, look at the actual numbers, I can't tell the difference on just, like, the little slider graph bar that I grab. So, we're gonna buy some more drill holes for Nighthawk here, by the way. Just so we can see where these things are gonna be. Like, in the morning time, obviously my voice is a lot deeper than, you know, those early gold rush streams. Early midday, waking up. Especially if I haven't done any vocal exercises in the morning. Like today I didn't at all. This is the first time really talking. I talked a little bit to Amanda, but it was just more, hey, do you want some toast? Yeah, I mean, do you want some toast? Do you want some coffee? Dopey is a little bass sounding sometimes. Yeah, Dopey stuff comes through a little weird. I'm not sure what it is. I would like to get I'd like to get a better microphone for Dopey because it's kind of irritating whenever I talk. It picks up her mic, and the only way to get rid of that, I can't add any more delay or anything because she talks so quiet, right? She talks so quiet that she has to cram the microphone in her face, and therefore I can't. The noise gate will always pick me up in the background because I'm much more of a predominant voice, right? It's just the echoes in the room and stuff like that. So I need I might actually grab another one of these microphones. And I don't want to because they're super expensive. That's the only way I'm going to be able to capture where you guys won't hear me through her microphone. Because we're both trying to talk, and I don't want to seem like I'm overcutting Dopey because I can hear her before you guys can hear her, and I answer her before any of the software can pick it up, right? So you guys are like, oh, you always overtalk Dopey, and it's because I'm actually I don't have my headphone on, right? So I have maybe just one ear side on, right? And then she'll say something, I'll respond to her before it even picks it up in Discord, right? It's just that little bit of a second sometimes, right? So that's why, because we're right in the same room. Oh no, I'm not saying you're complaining at all. It does sound like she's eating. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. Her microphone is also super sensitive, as you guys can tell. She's using a snowball, so it's like a snowball, like a $40 mic and no other hardware, right? So it's like $40 versus my setup, which is about $1,000, right? So yeah, big difference. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane the quality difference, right? Like when Dopey's on my microphone, she sounds completely different, right? You almost can't even tell it's her when she's actually sitting at my computer and talking into my microphone. So it's like you're like, what? What's up, James Mofo? What's up, guys? Yeah, hey, don't knock on the snowball, dude. The snowball worked very well for me. I just press to speak back when I used to stream when I had my snowball because it was just so sensitive. You could hear a mouse fart, right? So yeah, let's buy a couple more drill holes here, guys. That's the first thing I wanted to do once I got my computer to a place where I was happy with it streaming wise a long time ago is I went for a really good microphone. I wanted one that was going to last forever. You know what I mean? I wanted that nice warm sound from a microphone without having to add a bunch of crap. You know what I mean? And the snowballs and stuff like that won't get it. The Blue Yeti is just like over lows and mids. It's just high. It's absolutely just like, ear piercing too much. And then people add too much on top of it. It's just, wow. Right? Overkill. Like, Bear has a really good microphone. Bear has a Rode. So he's, you know, Bear's got a really nice setup microphone, so. I have low and hearing loss, so I have bass boosters on my phone. So I can hear things a little bit better. Yeah, so when you have someone that comes through extra bassy, it's just even worse. It just sounds like, well, all right. What do we got here? No, audio is a very hard thing to master and get right. I've not even come anywhere even close to it. All right. We're looking for the gold map. All right, we finished out that square a little bit more. Now I know where the cut's at. All right, so it'd take me forever to try to just get 2 squares. So all of this can go. You run Snowball as it's set up from my mic setup. Yeah, they ain't bad. I mean, you can definitely get them pimped out, right? Like it's pimp them out, set them up. It's all about the software you're using and stuff like that. You can make a bad mic sound decent. All right, so let's show you guys what I have to remove, right? So we got to slice and dice that all the way out over to there, and that is where we're keeping. If I remember correctly, if I put that there. Yes, those are what I'm keeping, so everything before this area needs to go. All of this needs to go, and all of this needs to go, so I need to make a big L real quick. And we'll grab the front end loader to do that, so that way we don't have to dig it out. It's faster to yeet and delete, because where there's no gold, there's gold in it, but not enough for me to care about, guys. Not enough for me to care about. So, bear with me here, guys, while we just do a little bit of prep. Looks like I reach out while doing this. Spend hours in the mixer. Yeah, it's crazy how you can change one little setting and it's just like all out of whack, right? Like I noticed last night, like when somebody messaged me and they were like, "Hey, is your audio a little different sounding than normal?" Now your microphone, and I looked this morning and I was like, "Oh shit, it is. I must have hit it or something or bumped it or something because it was definitely set weird." And I was watching the YouTube stream, a little bit of the YouTube stream from last night. And it's always good to check in on your own streams, right, to see how everything's kind of working and looking. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, oh shit, yeah. I was like, wow, I am a little quiet on the quiet side and very muffled sounding, which that should not be the case at all. So, and of course, I looked at my mixer and I was like, yeah, it is actually off. Okay, cool. Like I said, though, I did delete all of my settings. Why aren't you using the? No, the excavator is not faster at doing this job. What we're doing right now, because I can't get down to the bottom anyway, so I'll have to use the front end loader to get down here anyways. So it's actually faster. You'll never be able to outpace in any fashion the front end loader at moving dirt or deleting dirt. Even the dozer can't even keep up. Nope, we gotta get away from this wall face here to dump. Yeah, I was a little quiet, yeah. Ooh, ow. Yeah, you'll never... The front end loader is the fastest dirt deletion tool you can get if you're on Bedrock. If you're at the beginning of the claim, like the front entrance of the claim itself, where you can actually reach to Bedrock, yes, the excavator is better. Especially because you're on a slope and it's harder to use. But if you're on flat ground, and you're trying to do what I'm doing, you will not beat the front end loader. It is light years faster. Like, you know, like, I can cut a trench through the claim. Like I was just saying, if you're on flat bedrock, right, and you can't reach, if you can't reach the bedrock with your excavator bucket, right, if you cannot reach it, then you want to use the front end loader, because typically that would mean you're on flat ground, right? See how fast I've cut through these squares? If I was trying to use the excavator, I'd be throwing it on the ground, but then as soon as I couldn't throw it on the ground anymore, I didn't have to do what? Jump in the front end loader. Oh, I don't care anymore if I fart and it picks it up. I mean, last night's stream was an indication on Twitch that apparently it doesn't really matter. What the hell? Because I'm probably just going to do something stupid anyways. But yeah, apparently you guys at the end of last stream just went absolutely ballistic and started lolling your asses off. It was a pretty good outro, I think. What the hell's going on here? Why is my bucket locked? My front end loader doesn't want to tilt its bucket. WTF, mate? What the shit, bro? No, I didn't break a hydraulic hose. The shit, dude? That's really strange. It's like I locked the hydraulic in the up position. Kind of weird. See if it's, oh, we're in, okay. Yeah, it's a little whack here. Something's messed up. Should I just always use the front end loader? What the hell is going on with my keybind? That's strange. What's up, Deadly? No, it's like my keybinds just reset all of a sudden. What the F? That's really weird. Let's go into the controls in real quick. It's like, I don't want you to finish this save. See, blade up, blade down. Why isn't that, Hold on. Are we having peripheral issues today? It's strange. We have a locking peripheral here. All right. What is going on here? Hit him. I got him reversed. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, you guys are like, if you're looking at my key settings, you're like, oh, what the hell? 1 and 2? No, that's actually on my numpad mouse. Apparently my num key was messing up with my freaking mouse software here, right? So we're going to go 1 for blade up, blade 2, so that's my thumb. Apply, back. You see how, so you see how I have, yeah, so I have 2 for blade up. That's where my thumb is. My up, that'd be 2 on like a phone pad, but for my thumb. And blade down is number 1 on the touchpad on my mouse, right? Or on the button. But then see, I also have 1 and 2 here. Like how in the hell do you have 1 and 2 here and 1 and 2 here and it's not changing your thing? So that's because these are actually num buttons. It just doesn't say num. It'll just say 1 and 2. So these are, if I have my numpad activated, then I rebind my mouse to be number pad. No, it didn't reset. It was just something with the numpad. Like the numpad wasn't activated. So, and something wasn't syncing up with my mouse. Something was being a little weird. No, I'm not sure what that was. Kind of funky. I think it's because I cycled through my mouse on accident. So I have different modes on my mouse I can cycle through for when I'm playing different games. And it was just something being a little off. So, no big deal. Crisis averted. Now I can dump with my thumb. No, the num lock wasn't off. It was on. That's what was weird. Caps lock was on, but that wouldn't do anything to it. Sometimes the programs gets a little funky, right? The Logitech software will get a little stupid sometimes. So you just unplug your mouse for a second, plug it back in. Oh, that's right. I have to jump into here. Okay. We do not want to delete those, but we want to make sure anything in between these is on. All right, so this is all got to go. I can't quite see up there. Try to get to the hoe today. We'll get moving here eventually. One thing after another, right? That takes me to my fell. That should take me to... Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have a little bit more to go. If I'm in the fell, it's just... Okay. I'm trying to remember my order, right? So... Okay, so we don't have too much more to cut out. It's not too bad. Right, so... only have a little bit more to go. So I only really want to go to about here, so we only have a couple more feet. And you cannot drop dirt if you're too close to a wall face. Right, so just back out of the hole. And then come back in. It knows it's mad. It's like, I'm not gonna see you for a little bit. I'm mad at you now, bro. You just gotta believe that there's gold in the bucket. See, all of that I would have had to dig out, and that's horrible because it's all bad. It's all bad dirt, right? So it's just not worth the time to run it for me, especially when we're on a time crunch. It's just not. It's just not worth it. It's not. It's not good dirt. Okay, just a little bit more. I can actually see the line I'm trying to find now. So deep into this cut, it's crazy. I gotta spend a little bit of this time knocking this out. Get right to the paywall. We're almost there. We're getting there. Now we know the wall is right there. We're right up against pay. That could have taken me an hour and plus to dig all this out, right? So, ew, gross. We don't want to do that. Now we're going to chomp this one out to the other wall. And once we get this back cut prep, we're going to start running that back cut so we can have some room. And then we can actually turn sideways and start demolishing the wall. Sweeping to the right. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a good cut pattern. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Hopefully I can get this claim finished. If I'm close to getting this claim finished today, I'm just going to push it today, dudes. Because that'll give me a day off on Friday that I don't have to play Gold Rush. I know you guys are like, "Oh man, we like watching Gold Rush." But yeah, but dudes, I need a break from Gold Rush for a bit. You guys have seen how hard we've been going, right? So actually in chat, that's a really good question. Have you guys been preferring Gold Rush Layer? Have you guys been preferring Farm Sim? Like, be honest. It's okay. Just be 100% honest. Have you guys been preferring Farm Sim or have you guys been preferring Gold Rush? Yo, what's up, Jeffrey? Gold Rush. Yo, what's up, Devin? I'd say Farm Sim. I mean, I know you guys love your Gold Rush content. I 100% do, as you guys know. Or I wouldn't, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be playing it still. But I hope you guys understand that I do need to take a break from this viewer challenge once we're done. I have a lot of projects I want to get done before the Angler comes out, so we're gonna take a few weeks break from this. Well, I won't be taking a break from it, but I'll be taking a break from streaming it, so I can work on the preparation for the next. It's not a viewer challenge. It's more just an event. Yeah, I understand. I get you, Vars. 100%, dude. Yeah. It's close enough to Farm Sim where you're like, okay, I don't got to go watch somebody else, but I can still hang out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to go for here, because it's very hard to play multiple games, right? And when you play something completely off key, you're like more like, I'll just go watch somebody else, right? So I've learned we all streamers know that you're gonna be a variety streamer. Stick to a genre. You know what I mean? Until you can afford to branch out and play other things. We try to stick to that chill, relaxed simulator vibe. That's why I think the Angler will be pretty good too. We just want to sit down, chill, and we don't want to do anything too crazy. Kick back, have some beers, and just chat and hang out and fish. Smoke a couple J's, you know what I mean? Don't need no brain power to really play it, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. Yeah, we'll be, like I said, I'll be doing a few videos coming out for Gold Rush, a few more extended how-tos, some more tips and tricks, things like that, right? So, I'm not even going to try to do a Q&A with the developers because they just don't respond really to it, and I don't know why. I'm sure that we'd probably have a massive response if all of a sudden it was like advertised, you know, hey, the developers have something to say, and we're gonna be doing it with Splitintwo on Twitch. You know, I'm sure a lot of people would be like, oh my god, the developers are gonna say something, right? So I've been trying, guys, but I just don't think they're ready yet. I'm gonna keep on top of it. I know you guys want to hear the news, and I'm sure as what we learned from before, you guys want to hear me chatting with them. So why don't you just use the front end loader all the time instead? It's all situational, right? For me, I generally use the front end loader all the time now because unless I'm digging everything off the top and shoving it down, it really depends, right? So reason why I use it sometimes is just because I'm bored of just using the front end loader, right? It gets a little annoying. So, but right now for prep, we want to use this front end loader as much as we can. Right, we want to crush these squares out as we're doing. You see how much dirt I moved? It's ridiculous, right? Absolutely insane. I can cut right in between where I need to go. There's no bullshit. You know, I can move these walls around however I want. Good to go. Get rid of all the crappy dirt. Know that these are junk, so let's widen this out a little bit. 15 minutes versus hours. Right, dudes? Can save you a lot of time. A lot of hassle. You should always have the excavator on your claim, man. It's never just a one or another. It's like if you're gonna go build a cabinet and you only have one tool, but you need two to be efficient. You gotta make sure you have the right tools at your disposal. Right? You have to. So just because one's better than the other doesn't mean you shouldn't have both. Or it shouldn't mean you shouldn't use both. That's why with this game it's always good to learn to use both. Always good to learn to use both. Like, use it for what's good. Also, too, you may play differently than I play, right? So, or you're trying to learn the way that I play. You may not, you know what I mean? Can you get a golden nugget from the drill on console? No, you cannot. You cannot. Okay, we're seeing through the walls. All right, just keep on chomping away at these. We're just straightening these up here a little bit. All right, now you can see how this wall is on a curve. We're just going to take as much as we can because we are running out. We're at an angle. It's kind of annoying. Still trying to learn the game, so I'm taking any advice I can. Oh, absolutely, man. Feel free to ask any questions, dude. Like 100%, man. That's why we play Gold Rush, and that's why we stream it. So when you guys are on playing and you're getting annoyed or something, let me know. No problem. I know it might seem a little confusing because when I'm doing things, it's like I have no clue how he's doing it or why he's doing it. These methods will work for console and PC, so I'm well versed in both versions of the game. Why not? Why not what? So that's pretty much why, you know, it's like, yeah, we play a lot just to kind of, mainly just to help out, right? Like, it's, because I know players just have a hard time. You know, they just don't get it. I think something's not clicking, right? And I can explain to you all I want, but sometimes it's better just to jump on, show you guys, and give you an explanation, and then let you guys learn how to do it and try to recreate it. And as you can tell, we're just moving all this junky dirt out of here, right? So we're just getting none of this was actually worth running. I would have only gotten maybe 100 ounces, but it would have spent 100. I would have spent an hour for 100 ounces. That is not a good return for gold. That is absolutely horrible. Especially when you're on one of the best claims in the game. You don't want that's a terrible time waste. Now let's go ahead and trim this edge out a little bit so I can get Frank's around the corner. The nuggets on drilling. Oh, why? The developers. So when they made console, they sent the port off before the game was actually updated, right? So the nuggets for drilling wasn't even out yet when they sent the game off to be ported. So they built the game, right? They got it to a certain point, and then they sent it off to another company to port it, which most developers do. But it didn't include certain things. So only up to a certain patch is what you guys have for console. That's why you guys have certain bugs that we had a long time ago, like the map problem, like with the drilling squares and things like that. Why they haven't fixed it is beyond me. I don't know. It's it is honestly stupid. I have no clue what their reason or justification is for it. Every time I ask about it, they're like, well, we have other things we're working on right now. Other important things. So that's about all I get, and they won't give me any elaborate detail on what it is. So I only know what they'll let me know, and then they only let me know what I'm allowed to tell you guys about things that you don't know. So it's a very, very tricky situation, right? So sometimes I'll get a, okay, Split, you can go ahead and tell them about this. And it's okay to talk about this. And most of the time, it's don't talk about anything. So it's been that way for a really long time. Oh, come on, I bought the mag separator, thinking the normal cable would be the one, the mobile wash plant, and they're the same size. Now I gotta go back to, yep, you need a small and a large. Or you need a small one, yeah. Alright, that looks like we're prepped out, boys. A little bit closer. It looks like we're good enough to run, that's for sure. Alright, let's move this guy out of the way. What's up, Snippy? Are you allowed to say if they're going to reduce the loading times and loading? Yes, they've already publicly announced that they were going to do that. They've already publicly announced it. That they're trying to remove the loading zones completely from the game. So that lets you know they're doing big things, right, guys? Like and this was a while ago that they said that, right? So I'm not sure what their progress is. I have not played on any save that is no loading zones yet, so for a version of the game. But they have publicly said that they are trying to remove all loading zones for majority of loading zones. All good, mate. Gonna lurk, eating, watching TV. Plus UE4. Playing UE4? Oh, your Europa game, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and keep this one extended, but we need to reach a little bit further back. So let's go ahead and dump this one into the hole. See where it sticks out. So you can see how the ground is actually is going to be raising up back there, right? Which is fine. We don't mind that at all. What we're going to do is we're going to shove this bucket in here sideways. Okay. We're going to tip this thing all the way back. See, so if I move the camera, you might be able to see it disappearing. Yeah, right. See how it starts sloping up? Once you could reach the bottom, just use the excavator. Right? Don't worry about it too much. Yeah, so from what I was told and what everybody was told was that they're trying very hard to remove the loading zones because they know it pisses people off. But it wasn't, you gotta think, it was not their fault. They only could do what they could do to work with the game. Back then in the version that they used, you had to add loading zones. The way that the world was built and the way that the engine worked. Right now, there's newer, fancier tools where you don't need that to happen, right? So they just need to upgrade everything. So hopefully that's working well for them. Hopefully they're on track with their time schedule and everything like that. You know, that's all we can do is hope, right? Just hope that their time schedule is doing well. Dude, there's so much to say, but it's I can't go through everything with you, buddy. Just because if I slip and say something, then, you know what I mean? But if you want to ask something and I'm not allowed to say it, then, you know what I mean? Pretty much, I will only tell you what the developers have said publicly. Like, yes, I can confirm they are putting out new content. Yes, I can confirm they are putting in new stuffs. It's a lot of stuff, so, because they've already said that they're going to. Have I played it? Yes. It does exist. So, people that say the game is dead are completely wrong. They have no clue what they're talking about. And they're just saying shit to say shit. And there's only 3 of us. Actually, sorry, 4 of us. There's only 4 of us that would know. So if you're not hearing it from me, Matthew, Phi, or any of those guys, then it's a lie. And they're just making shit up. It's hard to say what their schedule is, Snippy. I mean, I would like to think that they would have a nice update by Christmas time, but you know what I mean? That means we would have to get the new version of all the patches and updates and stuff like that so we can test them. Like myself and Matthew and those Matthew and Phi, like, we can test the game way faster than the developers can test the game because we're better at it. Like, we're better at the game than they are. They openly admit that. They're like, there's absolutely no way. We cannot beat the game as fast as you guys can. We cannot go through and find all the bugs as fast as you guys can. And on top of it, we theory craft the game as well, too. So we also can give the developers ideas about the game way faster than maybe they might even be able to sit around and think about the game. So, and we also have a little bit more of a better understanding on what the players want because we sit and talk to you guys all the time. Right? So, all right, let's make sure we got some dirt going up the belt. They've notoriously never done anything for Christmas, really. So I don't think they would just do something for Christmas. All right, let's just make sure everything's lined up. We can get a good amount of dirt in here, guys. But it's hard to say, because you never know. Right now, they're being very tight-lipped, and it's a very, very, very quiet situation. We may or may not see some updates coming soon with some quality of life changes. We don't know. True, Snippy, true. 100%. Oh, and the wash plant's not even on either. Okay. Make sure you double, triple check these things when you're doing things, especially if you save and load. We already have a bunch there. Fire it up. You get that dirt moving. Hey, look, the dirt made it all the way up here, guys. Perfect. Good to go. Dude, we stretched way back there. We're good. So 4 Frankies is pretty much all you'll ever need. On most claims, you won't need more than 4 Franks ever, really. And if you do, you can just use the rock truck to make it to where it's only a little bit of movement, right? That's all I meant Expo. Yeah, it's hard to say. I really wish we'd get some. I really wish they'd come out. Like when. Okay, I don't remember how many of you guys remember way back when they first released the game, and even like all the way up to the first 2.5, maybe 3 years, they were on it, man. It was just boom, 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 boom. But then again, they also had a team of like 30 people working extremely well at doing what they were doing. And then over the years, it kind of just slipped off, and you know, like they just working on other projects. All right, we are good to go, dudes. I think it's time to start destroying this dirt. We got to get this cut out of here fast. If we want to make any progress, okay, we've already been streaming now for an hour, right? So I didn't even just move dirt until now. It's not because I'm going slow. I had to prep, right? So you should suggest more updates. I already am, man. I'm working my ass off on every end to try to get quality of life changes for you guys. Making diagrams, coming up with ideas, potential DLCs, all these things, guys. Like, quality of life changes. Oh yeah, you're always gonna get bugs when you're developing new stuff and adding new stuff into the game. You're always gonna get them. It's how fast you change them or fix them. Now, like this disappearing wall face crap, that's all engine. That's all the engine. Like that's why it hasn't been fixed yet because they need to update the engine to fix it. Fixing the length of day thing that they overlooked? You mean the you mean when it says autumn and stuff like that? Well, really it's like, you know, it says this many days. It's actually not changing anything, so you're not really like glitching anything out when it happens. It's just a visual thing. So yeah, go ahead, Ben. Try my best to help you out. Oh, you mean that? That's just the way that they have the game coded, man. The darkness is a difficulty, pretty much. So in most games, darkness is a difficulty factor. It's a way to add an annoyance and a hindrance to your gameplay. It's coded like that on purpose. I mean, we didn't get a damn update for the only reason why they buffed the lights in the first place was because Dopey they asked Dopey. They came into my Discord and they're like, "Dopey, what do you like about the game? And what don't you like about the game?" She said, "It's too effing dark. And the headlamp doesn't work for shit." Literally the next day they patched it and fixed it. And fixed the headlamp and brightened up the lights a little bit. And that's the only time we've ever gotten anything that had to do with an update for the lights to making things a little brighter. Like, legit, the only time. Yeah, that's why I was going to ask, just so they go into their flowering stage to see a little bit. Nothing big, of course. What do I need to start working on to do now? You mean, if you're trying to get into the flowering stage? They just got to their flowering stage. I want to see a little extra. The best thing that you can do, honestly, man, is not stress them out. Is the best thing you can do. Turn that light to 12-12. 12 on, 12 off. Make sure you got your feeding schedule properly. And don't stress them out. AKA, leave them the F alone. Don't do anything. Leave them alone. If you've already cropped them and done all that stuff in the vegetation stage, just don't touch them. Just leave them alone. You've done your work. You've already did it. If you do anything now, you're gonna stress it out, and they're gonna try to repair themselves if you do anything, and they're gonna move away from trying to create mass and they're going to try to repair that stress. So every time you stress the plant out, it's always focusing on repairing itself to survive versus producing mass. So the best thing you can do is make sure that light schedule stays on like clockwork. Don't touch it. Leave the tent alone. Every time you open up the tent, it creates a temperature difference. Just, you know, a lot of airflow. Make sure you're good to go. Make sure you don't, you know, anytime you open up that tent, you go in there, you have a run the risk of contaminating things. So anytime you do something like stressful to the plant, you need to record it because there's a recovery time, right? You want to eliminate the amount of times that plant is recovering, especially during flower. During vegetation, you're fine because you can just veg it a little longer. Right, so do all your stressful shit to your plant in the early stages before it's even flowering. That way you can veg out for a few days and let the plant recover, do its thing. De-leafing the plant is something that is you can do that in a few different stages. I definitely recommend you researching that before you trying it. Defoliating the plant, so. Other than that, man, just make sure you're on a good feed schedule. You know your thing. You got the right nutrients. You got the right time schedule that you want. Make sure your temperatures are good between the nighttime and the when they're on and when they're not. You always want it to be a little cooler, obviously, because it's nighttime. You want to try to simulate as best you can. Well, I suggest if you're in a legal state or legal country where you can grow, start out with autoflowers. Start out with autoflowers. That way you can get some crop out first, and it's not very hard. You just leave the lights on 18 hours a day, put them in their damn thing, and just rock it out, dude. You know what I mean? It's pretty simple. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, man, save yourself some money, dude. Like I said, it's a long journey, it's a long process, and make sure you take your time, but just remember, it's a plant. The more you leave it alone, the more you give it what it needs, the better it'll do, because you're the human factor that's going to mess it up. You're the one that's gonna make it fail. What's your take on colding the plants? It's more, you'll get a lot more defense THC crystals than you will anything else, right? But those THC crystals towards the end aren't as potent, right? So, and you'll get a lot of colors out of the plant. It'll change the color, but that doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get more quote unquote stoned. It's just a defense mechanism that the plants use because of all the different, you know, changes that are going on. And it's also strain dependent too. So you'll get a lot of THC, you'll get a lot of keep, but it'll be low grade because it's just defense and it pops out real fast. They're not milky, they're not anything like that. So colding a plant is, they've already kind of proven that it's a myth, right? A lot of new studies have came out lately about it, and also too, heating up the plant at the end of harvest is also kind of the same thing. It's just, people did it back in the day, and because they thought it was better, but really it was a placebo effect, right? There was never any science behind most of these methods. There never was. That's like flushing a plant versus not flushing a plant. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. 100% bullshit. It's been proven now many times over that flushing the plant really doesn't mean anything. The amount of trace compounds that you're gonna get left over in your food or cannabis or whatever the hell you're growing It's such a minute level you will not even notice it. The plant does its job for you. The plant is a filter for nutrients. So pretty much all you're doing by doing that at the end of your harvest is you're stressing the plant out and you're losing yield. Because the majority of the mass comes from the very last 2 weeks. That's when they put on a bulk amount of their mass. So all you're doing is screwing your yield over. Literally all you're doing. And you're stressing the plant out to make it change colors and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's all you're doing. You're just stressing it out. A plant will naturally kill itself off. Right? It'll naturally do it. Take it easy, Charles. Take it easy, Eddie. Have a good one, guys. Yeah, sorry. We are talking a little bit about the greenery, but as you guys know, that is a big part of my history in life, so sorry if it is not your guys' thing. Briefly just talking about it here, guys, so. A lot of myths and stuff. Yo, what's up, Justin? How's it going, man? Yeah, it's not a big difference. It's just a bunch of defensive mechanisms, right? That's all it is. Yeah, if you're pinching stuff off now, you're overthinking things, bro. You're getting too greedy. You need to stop. You need to leave them alone. Those things that you're pinching off now ain't gonna do shit. So you leave them alone. Oh, I haven't. I'll just okay. Yeah, leave them alone, dude. You know how many people I've taught to grow? Like ridiculous, man. I used to actually have a course for it. Like 150 a head, bros. Packing about 20 or 30 people at a time. This is how you trim. This is how you do this. It's good money. You have any grandmas and stuff like that, man? I had taken them. It's insane. Good business. What's up, Fig? Do you need female seeds to grow? The female seeds are the ones that produce flower, aka the bud. The male plants produce pollen sacs, so you don't want to grow males. You actually want to kill the males. Pull them out of your garden. Throw them away. Yep. That's what I used to do for a living. One things I used to do was before I came over here and was with Amanda was medical marijuana grows in Washington State before legalization. One of my many things that I've done in life. Is that like some of my buds had seeds because it was pollinated by a male? Yes, it was. Or it was hermaphrodited, which a plant can, if a plant is stressed out, it can actually cause itself to turn itself into a male on a part of your bud or somewhere on your plant, and it'll create a little pollen sac like a banana. It'll look like a wiener. And it'll pop open and spray out a little bit of Hermy dust, and it'll seed out some of your plant. Or a lot of your plants, depending on how big the wiener is. Yeah, there you go. It's the easiest way I can say it. Without using the technical terms for everything. No, like literally, if I try to use the actual name for these things, I'll just confuse you. So I'll just say wiener. And then when you see it, and if it happens, you'll be like, okay, it looks like a little banana. Right? So... He said wiener. Yeah. What's up, Egg? Mr. Richard? Actually, probably no. One sec, I'll, let me clean this wash plant out and we'll get back to the questions here. I gotta focus because I gotta move quick today, guys. Give me a couple minutes here to clean this out. Yeah, most people don't realize from the channel that haven't been watching for a long time that the channel was very weed orientated, right? Because I used to smoke all the time before stream and on stream, but now I don't. So it is a big part of the channel's history and things like that. So, and yes, I am a legal. It is legal where I'm at. It's always been legal from what I've been doing. So I do not break any laws when it comes to growing and cultivating cannabis. So, and I do not condone you guys doing the same thing either. So, yes. And I have to say that for terms of service reasons, dudes. So. And yes, YouTube does have my DEA and food and alcohol and all that crap. They do have all that information because people have tried to report me in the past to try to get me banned. So it's not going to work. If you think you're watching, you're going to report me, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to work. They already have that information. People have already tried. So it ain't going to work. You're wasting your time. Dude, people try to find there's people that just despise who I am, and they can't do anything else better with their day than try to ruin somebody, right? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, dude. People are very petty. We've had some very petty people in our community, and that's why they're not here anymore. Know what I mean? So, I had to protect myself at all times. Alright, yeah, I'm actually probably short on buckets, so ripperoni. Alright, one second here. Let me get back to digging, guys. Alright, let's see. Yeah, because they found someone new to screw over? No, I just banned them. Why? Or yeah, and they were found somebody else to try to screw over or try to leech from or blah 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 whatever they're. Generally once those type of people get caught, they just move on and go to the next community to try to do it to, where nobody knows who they are, so they can tell a whole new set of lies. Right? Is generally what it is. You know, they try for a while, realize they didn't get anywhere. They realize blah 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 blah. Nobody really cares in the end. And I don't have time for that in my life anymore, guys. I used to get suckered into it in the beginning, but I just don't care anymore. I really don't. I really do not, guys. I would rather spend my time with my wife and spend my time with you guys that actually care about what we are doing here. You know what I mean? It's a complete waste of my time to try to deal with people like that, or even try to understand who they are or what their needs are or anything like that. So that's more time it takes away from you. That's what I'm saying. If you guys see people in the chat that are completely just annoying chat and they're annoying me, thumbs down, emoji with their name. All you gotta do. We get enough of it. We don't care who they are or if they've donated or whatnot. If it's enough of you guys spamming it, we will remove them from the channel completely. It is not worth the view, and it's not worth the donations to deal with their bullshit. It's not worth it. It never has been worth it, and it never will be. We do understand when people have bad days and stuff like that, but try not to bring it here. You know, you guys already have to deal with my bad days as it is. Right? We don't need to deal with other people's bad days. But we are forgiving when it comes to, hey, I got drunk and I said some stupid shit, blah, 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 blah. So we will take that as a, you know what I mean? Yeah, it is a waste of energy. You'll naturally want to try to protect every view that you possibly can when you're growing a channel. It's not worth it, dudes. It's not worth the abuse. People will abuse you. Not worth it. Yeah, also don't lie about being drunk just to do that, because if it, then all of a sudden it becomes a trend and you're just gonna get booted anyways, so you know what I mean? Your view is not worth it if you're gonna be causing more disruption to the channel or in the community. You know what I mean? It's not worth it to us. And we've had people in the channel like that before. They donate only to be able to think that they can abuse, and like I said, your dollar's not worth it. For full tier 3 at the end of winter, like 1.3 million? No, it's for full tier 3, it's actually only like 500k, dude, at the end of winter. The excuse will only work so many times. Yeah, exactly, Chase, right? Exactly. It'll only work so many times anyways, so I got to get my things back up and running. Like, the OG viewers of the channel, I've been here since the whole time. You guys remember how we used to do it. And unfortunately, it seems like we're going to have to train all the new guys. That's okay. It's okay, dudes. If someone's in chat and they're just being like complete horse's ass, just call them out. You guys are moderators, dudes. This is your chat. Whether we're on Twitch or we're on YouTube. Just because we have mods, they're just the enforcers. That's all it is. They're the ones that make sure that the comments don't get out of hand. And they help me out. Right? But you guys are also the ones that are... You guys pretty much have the power to be a mod as well. Right? So your voice does matter when it comes to people that are annoying the channel. So keep that in mind. You've been here since there were rails on the truck, bro. That's a good way to put it, man. That's a great way to put it, just. I've been here so long, there was rails on the truck, dude. Oh, man. Power. The mods are the executioners, is what it is. You guys are the mob out there with pitchforks. Everybody always describes our community as like a pack of angry bees when you piss them off. And good. That's right, learn. Stop being dickheads. Somebody will call you out on your shit. You know, you guys have no problem. You guys work too hard for a living, dudes. To come here and hang out and chat and then have to deal with that shit, I don't blame you guys. I don't blame you one bit. Don't be a Jackie or we start smash. Hulk smash. Ah! You start paying us better? Shit. You can only pay what I have. Nothing. Yeah, pretty much. I got my grumpy days just like every other day. Anybody else does. Like I said, I'm just using the fell. We got to get this done. This is Hulk smash mode on this claim. Yeah, I'll be bringing back all the modes. I mean, we really don't have to do it anymore, right? When we had a lot of people, and YouTube was a little different back then too, right? We had a lot of. Why does YouTube have so many trolls? I don't get it. Like, what is the deal with YouTube viewers? It's like everybody's trying to compete to be the #1 freaking troll. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why YouTube is like that. Like, a lot of you guys from the very beginning remember how bad it was, right? Like, it was just like, holy man. It was real bad. Which has bots? Well, YouTube has bots. Like, they're sex bots, but yeah, it was bad for a while, man. It's just I think what it was is everybody was competing to be like the #1 troll. But what they didn't realize is that it was just so annoying, right? Like if you're trying to be cool, it's not cool. It's not cool to try to throw somebody's content off. It's not funny. It's funny to don't know a joke that makes the streamer like scratch their head. Like that shit's funny, not trolling. Trolling for free, you might as well just piss off, dude. Because eventually, what's gonna happen is that streamer's just gonna ignore all comments, or they're gonna meme it, and then your joke is useless, and then you're just pissing people off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How do I feel about bikini streamers on Twitch? I don't, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Content's content, right? I feel that good for them, honestly. Like, I'm not trying to be like, you know what I mean? Like, I do not care what your content is. If you're entertaining people, you're entertaining people. I don't give a crap about it. The only thing I do care about, though, when it comes to streaming, is gambling. I think that has been a plague on streaming, and a lot of people have been having some massive issues and things like that. So it's not good. I'm like a lot of streamers are under the impression that people don't watch them because there's females out there in bikinis and they're getting all the views. Okay, that's not the case at all. Okay, that is not the case one bit. You know what I mean? It's not, you're not getting viewers because you're doing something wrong. Or you don't have a fan base, or you don't have an audience. Most of those female streamers started exactly where you guys did. Did their growth curve happen a lot faster? Absolutely. Why? Because sex sells. It is an entertainment industry. You are watching a content creator make content that is entertainment. Right? So, and people forget that, and people think that they don't succeed because some girl's out there showing her cleavage in a bathing suit. No, you're lying. Most people lie to them. Most streamers lie to themselves. Oh, I'm not growing because of somebody else's problem. No, you're not growing because of something you've done or you haven't done. Or you're just not entertaining. It's just plain and simple. You know, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. You know, you gotta be honest with yourself first. I'm not entertaining every day. Not everyone's gonna watch my flyer content. Not everyone's gonna sit here and talk about random subjects. Some people just want to listen to just the game. You know what I mean? Or just you know, I'm only gonna talk about the gold rush stuff, and we're never gonna chat about anything else. Yeah, use whatever asset you can, as long as you're with the terms of service of the platform, and it is what it is. You're good to go. Yeah, I don't care about the what the other people are doing. I got to focus on what I'm doing, and there's more than enough time in the day to focus on doing that than worry about what other people are doing. Please don't try to do a bikini stream. Don't worry, I will. It's so hard to work in here with like no wall faces. You doing donation goal for bikini stream? Dude, no. Hell no. Oh, rum, dude, I don't know any of the new strains and stuff. I stick to the older strains. I like the legacy strains. Grow one strain, master it, get the yield up, enjoy it. Keep it simple. I would not even do it for $10,000, dude. Like right now, I got like a seed bank. I got so many seeds that I have to grow. Hi. I think this winter we're gonna be doing. What were we doing, Amanda? G13. There we go. She wants me to grow G13. I might throw a DJ Short blueberry in there too. No, we did Blue Dream. Yeah, we did Blue Dream from that one company, remember? We didn't do it from the other seed company. Well, I might just do one blueberry and two G13s. Because Amanda's really needing some new stuff. We harvested like 1.5 pounds of freaking Blue Dream. And like that's all we've been smoking on really for like the last year. Oh, will not grow? Gotcha. Okay, come on, plant. Hit to 100. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Can we hit 100 on everything, please? Thank you. I hope I have enough buckets. Supposed to be rocking a banana hammock since 02. I'm lucky I put shorts on today, man. A lot of late nights gaming lately. A lot of waking up and just being like, oh my gosh. Then this is what happens when we don't do leaderboards, because leaderboards burned me out. So way more content, way more variety, way more platforms. Oh, we're definitely gonna need more buckets. Brown hairs? What stage are you in? Like how many weeks are you into flowering? Because if you're at week 1, there should be no brown hairs. Unless it's the in between the middle node. You just started flowering, everything should be puffing up into a flower. As all these little white tendrils. It kind of looks like a sea anemone. Pretty pretty flowers, actually. Yeah, horticulture is great, man. I loved it in high school. Awesome. We had an amazing horticulture class. Agricultural science, horticulture, floriculture. I took them all. They counted as a science credit, right? So I was like, all right. And I got to get out of the classroom, right? So I was able to spend most of my day. All my electives were so for my electives I did auto shop, woodworking, welding, and then I also did agricultural sciences, so ag science, horticulture, floriculture. So it was really kind of cool to be able to do all those different things, right? I also did A plus computers. I did Cisco networking. Considering that it was kind of funny because a lot of these, so I just found electives that counted towards math credits and like stuff like that, right? So I could end up doing electives as well as getting those credits for those said things, right? So it was pretty cool. Got to learn a whole bunch of different things, which I'm kind of glad that I did. Yup. Same here, man. We had to inseminate a cow, bro. That is not pleasant. Letting you know that. I am back. What's up, SWAT? Welcome back, man. Yep. Where you put on the big giant plastic glove. Go shoulder deep. Not fun. Not pleasant at all. Yup. Like being a part of the FFA, it was like the girls would never cull the rabbits, but they always wanted to have the rabbits, right? So like it was so annoying. Like the damn I get it. The girls just can't not be attached to them. They just want to feed them, take care of them. But mucking the stall, they wouldn't do anything that had to do with like mucking. Some of the girls would, but most of the other girls just wanted to be a part of the org, and it was like, you know, they couldn't do any of the hard work. You know what I mean? And it was just like, there's so many bunnies all the time. It was like, holy crap. That's why we just started getting bunnies that were just like meat bunnies instead of fur bunnies, because the fur bunnies are always cuter. You know what I mean? So we figured out if we got the dumb looking bunnies that the girls didn't care as much. So my teacher was like literally just like, screw this. We're not getting the bunnies, like the cute bunnies no more. You're like, no. Mm-mm. There's bunnies running rampant. The girls, people crying because we had to cull the rabbits and stuff, and it was like, just, oh my gosh, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I thought you actually met your wife, bucket stalls. Money up for some good cooking. Rabbit's actually really good. Actually, I do like rabbit stew, braised rabbit, like that. Not actually bad at all. Roasted, rotisserie, bubblegum shrimp, rabbit and potatoes. And hide, yeah, we used to do all that stuff. Well, actually, we'd skin them, and then we'd have a guy come and pick them all up. We learned how to do it, but it was cheaper and more cost effective to have somebody do it with actual professional shit than to have us do it. So we'd cull them, dress them, clean all the rabbits out and stuff like that, and then we would donate the meat and stuff like that since it was a school thing. And then we also sold it too, as well as we also would sell the flowers and stuff like that out of the greenhouses. We also had a city contract for making flower pots and things like that. All the hanging baskets for the city, but $125,000 project that the city paid the school. So the greenhouses were well funded. So yeah, the greenhouse classes were banging at my school, man, when I was growing up. Like, we had anything we wanted. Like, I remember converting half of one of the greenhouses into a hydroponic. Put in big giant float tables. So that was it was pretty cool. Teacher just let me, okay, just let me know what I need. Let me know what I'm buying. You're in charge. Oh, hell yeah, let's go, bro. He's been doing he'd been doing it for so long, right? Like, once the students became like advanced students, he just let us do whatever we wanted, pretty much. So I was talking to him about the greenhouses and stuff like that, and I was like, maybe we should think about growing some more stuff in here, right? And he was like, well, I've always been meaning to do some hydroponic setup. I just don't know. I don't know if I want to go with the maintenance and stuff. I mean, my teacher, he was insane. Like, how much he grew, like, as far as like crops and his fields. And but not only was he a teacher, but he was also a farmer, as well as a greenhouse owner, and had all kinds of other businesses too. He was a teacher because he literally could do whatever he want, and he just loved teaching people, right? So he just would like, most awesome teacher ever, man. He was sick, dude. He pretty much gave me like a almost $30,000 budget to retrofit part of one of the greenhouses for hydroponics. We started growing produce and stuff like that out of it. Tomatoes, had a bunch of float rafts in there, so we were growing lettuce and line that up. I'm not a really big fan of duck, honestly. Not a really big fan of it. Yeah, I miss growing in the greenhouses. Honestly, it's probably one of the funnest things, one of the most relaxing jobs I've had. Yeah, it's pretty backbreaking at times, the work, but it's just, I don't know. It's just very rewarding working in a greenhouse. Yo, what's up, Yeller? Um, Ollie, how are you so efficient in this game? Just lots of experience, I assume? Because I know you played a ton and played about every way possible. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just coming up with different strategies and different metas and different styles of digging, running the numbers. I mean, anybody could talk about running numbers, but when it comes to actually running the numbers is where most people are bullshit. Where most people are bullshit. So they want to talk a big game, but when it comes to actually running the numbers, they can't do it. Right? So their theory is out the window because they can't apply it. So you can't really be a good theory crafter on a game when you can't actually do what you say. So I've always just practiced. I mean, I have over 10,000 hours in Gold Rush. Right? I'm not even watching. How am I reading your guys' comments and playing? Right? It's all muscle memory, right? So only using feet to control it? No, because then that would just blow my hips and everything out sitting here all day doing that. Thank you. Can't, if you're doing something illegal, man, you shouldn't be talking about it in my stream, bud. Saying. I don't know what your medical marijuana and stuff like that is for or whatever you're using, but if you're not in a state or anything like that where it's illegal, please don't talk about it in chat. Or I will have to ban you. You gotta remember, you still have to follow terms of service just because you're in someone's chat. I'm just assuming that you're in somewhere that's legal if you're talking about it openly the way that you are. Because, you know what I mean? I had to follow and make sure that you guys follow EOS as well, so keep that in mind. Okay. Yep, just throwing it out there as a disclaimer. And yeah, ordering seeds is a pain in the ass. Small excavator dump truck. I'm not going to be doing any more challenges per se on Gold Rush. We made it pretty much about as stupid as we could possibly make it this time. However, I will be doing event type stuff. So, like, one game, one clean out, things like that, right? Yeah. Just letting you guys know. Just a disclaimer. I had to make sure I keep you guys and myself safe. So, I have to follow rules, boys. Oh, man. You're lucky we didn't make you do jerry cans all the way through. Yeah, yeah, exactly. As I was saying, this cut back here is a time consumer. This thing is horrible. Yeah, like I said, I just gotta make sure. General blanket disclaimer, not pointing the trigger at anybody. Pointing at anybody, you know what I mean? Saying in general, just a blanket statement. I order from Crop King Seeds. I really like their genetics. It's easy to go. I don't do anything fancy nowadays, guys. I don't. I have my little setup that I use now. It works great. I use just a basic Mars Hydro LED. It pumps out my whole setup only uses 490 watts, literally, and I can grow about 1.5 pounds off of 4 plants in 90 days. I have it nailed down, dude. You think I want to do a lot of work anymore? No, man. I'm just gonna set it and forget it, dude. Open it up and be like, ganja tree! Let's go! Harvest time. No, you wouldn't be the odds of you getting tracked down because of a stream. It's just I would get in trouble, so I have to make sure that I say the warning. Kind of like when you see a video and there's a disclaimer in it, right? That disclaimer is there to save the content creator. So, you know, I don't condone illegal growing and cultivating of cannabis and underage use, right? So while we're talking about sensitive subject matter, I have to make sure you guys are aware of that. That's my job as a professional content creator, to know these things, right? So as we're talking about them, I have to make sure that I also let you guys know. Since where I'm at, it's recreational and it's legal federally. So, because I live in Canada, right? So I can't control where you guys are at, but like I said, if you're in somewhere where it's illegal, or you don't have your medical marijuana card, and it is federally illegal, so in the States, I am aware of both laws. As from I used to live in the States and grow and stuff like that, so. Just for anybody else that's watching right now, it might just be like, oh, they're just a bunch of freaking potheads. No. I used to do this professionally, medically, etc., etc., etc. I know my shit. Spacebar. Unhook. From the wall face, please. We are in danger dig mode right now. You got this little thing. There's a high chance of falling into the hole right now. Yeah, YouTube's not like fully cannabis friendly anymore. They used to be for a while. They took that. This was really bad, and I'll talk about just for a brief second. A lot of you guys remember that are pro cannabis. I know some of you guys aren't. Just hear us out. Not let us chase you guys away. We won't dwell on this for too long. But a lot of you guys may have remember all the cannabis content that was on YouTube for a while, right? There was so much of it. And then all of a sudden, it's just gone. Because YouTube all of a sudden was like, no, pro cannabis. And then all of a sudden, no cannabis. And then all those channels that started all those businesses and spent all that money just got torched. YouTube dropped the ball on them big time. They used to sit on the fence with a lot of subject matter, and now all of a sudden they have a stance and they have a political affiliation. And it really kind of bumps me out because I had a lot of friends that had very popular, very large cannabis channels. And they were doing really well and they were making a really good business for themselves. And then all of a sudden they just got burned because YouTube decided that they wanted to all of a sudden have a stance on things and they weren't just going to sit on the fence anymore, and they had a reason to change up the things. So that's actually what happened, guys. Like, you saw a lot of content creators that were very pot friendly, right? And now all of a sudden it's just gone. Right? It's just turbo gone. Like, gone. That's why you typically see a lot of channels don't grow at all. And they revolve their content around consuming cannabis and stuff like that. Especially gamers. Hard enough as it is to break into the gaming market. But then all of a sudden you screw yourself over and you try to implement cannabis into your gaming. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. And I never try to make I never it's I value everybody's opinion whether you're clean or not when it comes to cannabis, because not everybody's gonna do it. Just like drinking alcohol, not everyone's gonna consume alcohol, right? But doesn't mean you gotta hate. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate you guys that are clean or that don't consume, and you know what I mean. I do respect that you guys are respectful to people that do, right? So appreciate it, dudes. Keep up that attitude. Good to see you guys not hating. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing wrong with it. Just either you do or you don't. It's like smoking cigarettes, just like drinking alcohol. You know? I ain't hating if someone's got to take their meds. You know what I mean? Should anybody else? Medication to me, right? I don't smoke to get high. What's up, Grinder? How you doing, man? Like, oh, you guys know when I smoke. Raise your hand in the chat if you know when I smoke. How often have I smoked lately? I know how many times I've done it in the last 3 months on stream, or went out and taken a break. Oh, just gonna dump that on the ground. It's literally been once in like the last 4 months, or sorry, I can't really count 4 months because I was only here for like, well, back, yeah, but it's been very little, very, 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 very little. But before, it was like every day, all day, right? So it depends on, you know, pain levels, brain we need to turn off, what I'm doing. Like, I don't have a tolerancy at all right now, so any little amount that I use, I'm trying to keep it that way too, right? So yeah, trying to keep it that way. I mean, some days you guys should just be like, Split, you need to go burn one. Holy shit, bro. Maybe that way you'll finally download the mod I'm suggesting, you dickhead. Grumpy bastard. How many bong tokes does it take for this guy to finally download GPS mod? Yeah, seriously, some mods are nice. Taking a coffee break, man? It's going pretty good, dude. We're just, we had to prep into the cut a little bit here. We're just kind of chit-chatting, you know, the normal day. It really does help me pass through the monotony of the grind. There's a guy I watch, open hockey cards, but he takes like 2-3 bong tokes a video and blows it all over his card collection. Well, that's kind of weird. And it doesn't that devalue the cards? Ah, we're at full. Ah! Ah! Yes and yes. There's like recreational smokers, and then there's like people that just want to have people watch them smoke weed. I never understood that. I've never really been that type of smoker where I care about smoking in front of people. I am Pacific Standard Time Zone. PST. Sorry, guys. Can't read chat while I'm doing this. Too many precise movements. All right. Back on in. Okay. Let's go back and take a look and see what we got as far as the cut back here. It is very tight on this area back here, guys. It is very tight. It has taken me a little bit more time than normal. It is a very tight situation. Yeah, we are in crap city back here. Let's take a look. We are not very far back into the cut. I'll be lucky to get this cut done today. Damn. Holy. All right, SWAT dude. You have a great night. Man, this is just ass. And on top of it, I can't see what the F I'm doing. Yeah, it's getting shallower in here, which is good. What we want to see, right? We want to clean up all this stuff on the bottom. And yeah, on those sides, it's not very much over there, right? So those squares will disappear pretty fast. It's just getting into the rhythm and getting an area to work, right? So... Man, I gotta get this cut done on the side today. I have an hour. We have like an hour-ish to go. Maybe two if I push it today, which I probably should because I didn't stream yesterday. But I know Dopey. What are you doing, Dopey? Playing Farm Sim? Yeah. Yeah. Gotta get this done. Yeah, it's super tight in here. Do the bedrock scrape. Start cleaning up. I'm not even trying to move Frank up here closer. Just because it's so damn tight in there. Yeah, if I have to stream this weekend, dudes, I have to stream this weekend. Or play this weekend, and I'll just time lapse it and shit the video out. Right? So this is getting done. Right? So this is getting done. So I might just go in at 2 hours today. 2 more hours here because we had to do a little bit of prep going into it. We have to get this done today. We have to. And look at the wall face. That thing is a monster. So, and if, like I said, if I have to, I'll just dig. And a 24-hour gold rush stream? No way, bro. Ain't happening. There's not 24 hours worth of work here. There's not, so. And YouTube deletes 24-hour streams, so hell with that. Anything past 12, you run the risk on YouTube of YouTube not putting it in there. Yeah, not with this challenge, for sure, yeah. How many more squares is it? Oh, dude. It's a lot. It's just this part back here that's taking a while. I have to go back and forth. This crap right here should get demolished. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 6, what? 7? About 6, 7... Around 24. Once I get this thing done, I can turn around and go the other way. That's where I'm the most powerful. That's where I can crush dirt. But doing this backing up crap, which I kind of am forced to do right now. I mean, I'm not really forced to do it. I mean, I should just do this. Hold on. Let's ramp this up a little bit. Yeah, Gold Rush is YouTube only, guys. Just like Farm Sim is pretty much after yesterday's little test. I thought we would have had more people watching Farm Sim, but I guess that was just my wishful thinking, right? So, like I said, as soon as we left and we went over to Twitch, we went from 20 viewers on YouTube to 50, pretty much within an hour. And we held pretty much 50 plus all night. So, we're just going where the views are at, bros, because we're trying to grow, right? We're trying to grow the community. We're trying to grow the YouTube channel. We're trying to grow Twitch. And I don't think if I streamed Farm Sim at nighttime on YouTube, I would get more views than I would, or viewers than I would on Twitch right now. Because we're really picking up the slack. Because all of the Europeans log off, right? Roughly around that time. So we're at the top of the list, so we're getting a lot of followers. We can't deny that. You all good? Yeah, I had 60 people when it came in. Yeah, we had 670 something plus the night before. So yeah, it's just the community in whole. Well, it depends on what you're playing and what you're known for playing, right? Like, you get a lot of Europeans on YouTube during the day, but at nighttime, that all slips off, right? So most of my views, if I look at it, the live stream views, but then again, that's because a lot of my subscribers that watch live are on time zones where it's late for them right now. So we're catching them before they go to bed. And it's always been that way, right? We have a lot of Australians where it's early morning for them right now. But generally, we don't have a lot of North Americans watching during the live streams. The ratio is very small. But the VODs, or the videos, we have more people from North America than we have anything else, right? So, because that's when they can watch. People are working right now. It's hard for them to actually sit down and watch, right? Or they're working and lurking, and those are about the only ones. Or you're stay at home, or... you all good, man? You all good, man? Like I said, life's important, man. I'd rather you guys not be here and have things to do, and then when you come back into chat, you're like, dude, Split, I did this or did that. I like hearing about that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, I have to live vicariously through you guys pretty much sometimes. So it's like, shit, man. You guys know what I do. I'm here almost every damn day. So, shit, if I wasn't trying to build a computer and stuff like that and up our streaming stuff, I'd be trying to save up for a vacation. You know what I mean? Like, good lord. 15-hour days on the computer every freaking 5 days a week, even on the weekends. Like, man, it's a lot. It gets to become a lot, man. Yep, same time zone as me. All right, Grinder, dude, get back to work, buddy. And enjoy that heat, man. You were inspecting doors at NASA? Ah, fixing your house up, huh? Well, that was the best scoop of the day. Let's go. Come on, let's get it in there. You know what? I really, really, really just want to move this thing forward and just start smashing that wall face out. Like, I really do. I guess at this point, dirt's dirt, right? And it doesn't really matter where I take it from, as long as it goes to the wash plant. Let's go, baby. Give myself some more room to work anyways. It's all got to get taken, so. Okay, yeah, let's turn it this way, back it in there. Now we have some room to move forward. Let's launch this wall face out. Wait, that'll work for me. Back and forth, chomp, chomp, chompy, chompy, chompy. It really doesn't matter which order these go in, so. I got the ability to move. Slide this track over a little bit here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Cool. What's up, Walker? All right. Alrighty. Push a wall face now. Come on. Some space in here. So much more room for activities. Go. Wall face is just mammoth. Let's get it. On the next cleanup, if I can be... Oh. Please tell me it's still lined up. Yes. Please, please. That movie's classic. Yeah, it is. I'll put my nuts on your drum set. Oh, gosh. We're doing the Frankie shake. Oh, gosh. Don't have a seizure, bro. No. I'll try to fix you, man. Okay. Phew. Crisis averted. Let's go. Have no fear. The Frankie shake is here. Mond? How you doing, buddy? I think our Frank's shaking, not stirred. Anybody notice my front end loader guy? He's like, I've been working hard today. Shit, gotta lick that window, bro. This is the new way of operating. I gotta see what I'm doing. My guy needs glasses, bro, if he's stretched out like that, dude. Or he's got some severe hemorrhoids. It was twerking, not shaking. Doing the Frank twerk. That's gotta be bad on his back. Dude, you know your player's got skills when he sits like that. Look how he's moving everything around. He's like, what up, dude? Looks like a grasshopper. Okay, on this next cleanup, we gotta be fast. Right? Like, we gotta be so fast. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, we're getting some extra pre-wash shaking going on here, boys. It'll be okay, I'll fix it. I promise. Oh, hell yeah. Keeping that Frankie full. Okay. We got work, pre-work to do. Okay. This freak needs to calm himself down, man. Yeah, he needs to stop taking all those pills, dude. Tweaking out. No. Just focus right now. Trying to get these yards up. See how much time I really have to do this. A little rusty, plus the wash plant not, with the wash plant not being able to rotate, it's like, oh, it totally slows things down. Am I gonna finish tomorrow? Yeah, more likely. I just gotta stream until I get it done, right? Or jump on and time lapse it. Probably gonna have shit all for time off this weekend, but whatever. It'll be worth it. Okay, we gotta hurry this up. Come on, give me hundreds. Let's go. Come on, 100. Let's go. Alright. Fuck off, man. Go in your hole, you son of a bitch! Oh, yeah.
Play like you mean
right.
it. Damn it. JK. What up, Split?
Let's go. I'll double check it actually, man. Dude, thank you much for the dono, broski. Big ol' hype in the chat, man. Trying to throw me up, dude. Water going in, buckets. We're good. We're good. We're good. Giving things back in. Whew. That was close. Thank you much for that Twondo, man. You're moving extremely slow today, dude. I know, man. A little bit extra. I'm a little rusty. Yeah, I think it's not my normal rotation either, right? So without workers, it's completely different. I probably missed about 20 right movements, so I hit about 20 keys more than I needed to. So it did slow me down a little bit. I'm playing at like 50%, maybe 60% right now. You're short busting it today. Let's actually move this back now into that bump. Go ahead and take this one in. gonna do is we're gonna fill it first, then we're gonna turn it on and do the same thing again. So this is a tighter fit. Oh. Yeah, like if I don't have to lift the mats or anything like that, oh man, dude, I can come back and Frank will still be at like, if he was close to 100, and I get back, it's like 50% left, and I still have already just done. All I did was clean out one mat set. It's like I have to lift the grates and everything, right? So it wickedly slows you down. You know, so. Too tight in here. She said, yo. Get it today, bros. You guys should hit that, smash that like button, dudes. Man, I can't wait to get to be able to play with meta, though, right? Man. I feel like I'm gonna have to be like Super Saiyan speed now. You know what I mean? Like, been playing all handicapped like this, man. I'm gonna jump in there and just, let's go. Way too many actions that I have to hit right now on a regular basis. It's too much. That's why meta is so amazing with the workers and everything like that. People underestimate what the workers and stuff can actually do because they're noobs. Because they'd be newbies. It's okay though. Been watching Dre's videos. Can't help it. Been watching all these noob rushers. I can't wait for the new content to finally launch and be public. Yeah, dude. Let's hope it's sooner than later, right? Like, man, dude. Getting crazy. Yo, what's up, Mad? How you doing, buddy? Like, we're probably gonna have to go get more buckets. We're gonna keep hitting dirt at this level. All right, we're actually waiting for Frankenstein to hurry his ass up. Dude, I remember when I told the developers, I was like, dude, can you guys hurry up and speed Frank up? And they're like, what do you mean speed him up? There's no way you could put dirt in the hopper that fast. And I was like, are you crazy? I was like, I have to wait for him most of the time. Like, you need to speed his ass up. This is some bullshit. Now, what kind of noob shit you think I'm doing over here? Freaking can't do it. Who the hell? Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, man. It'd be much better if I had this freaking save done already. It should be variable speed. Everything should have variable speed tuning to it. I mean, like I said, I gotta write my guide. I can't do too much at one time with these guys. There's a new team working on the game. Oh, one thing at a time, right, boys? Not a new team, but, you know, new team people. So let's hope it all gets figured out. We get some news here soon, man. But like I said, we've been tasked to find quality of life changes and stuff like that. A couple of us, they've been taking a lot of ideas from us, and honestly, guys, you don't have to worry, man. The people that like myself that are taking care of it, we're not just looking at the game as far as our best interests go. We're looking at it as far as your guys' as well too. So we do it. Your guys' suggestions and stuff like that do weigh very heavily on, like, say, my decision on what I suggest to the developers when they ask me things. Right? So I try to make sure I represent you guys as best as possible, and also the professional players, the pro players. So it's not just like, oh, well, that only benefits the pro players. No, I want to make sure that anything that we suggest is great for everybody, because the game is meant for everybody, not just, you know, top tier, you know, savages, right? Or hardcore sim nerds, or, you know, it's gotta be fun for everyone, boys. Yep, just one little thing at a time, though. One little thing at a time. Okay, we're not making too much time. We're not making too bad a time here for the amount of dirt we're moving as we're picking the pace up now. So, like I said, this area is going to be, this wall face should be a lot faster, right? So if I look at it as far as hours, we are now 2 hours 30 minutes in, and we've roughly removed about 3.5 squares. So it's still time in, time played. It's, I wish we had more cleanups to do, but no workers. So no workers means slow down at the wash plant. That's where our bottleneck is. It's obviously not feeding pay to the wash plant. The bottleneck is shutting down and having to do a cleanup every so many freaking minutes, right? So that is the pain in the butt. %. And go. Not gonna grab it? that sucked. Oh, come on, Butterfingers. Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, man. Stop sucking butt. Yeah, it's still about the same time. Sucking butt. And we just ran off that back. We were actually a little faster. What the hell? We were a little faster that time? Not seem like it, man. Oh. Come on, Frank. Move, buddy. I guess it doesn't really matter where we're taking it from today. We're just taking it, right? How much of this are we actually supposed to take over here on this side? Go and map it up. Oh, we still got to go over a whole nother square. Okay. There's a double row all the way down. Yeah, that's not as bad as I thought. Okay, I thought it was like triple. I mean, that's still... Oh, actually, okay, that's not as bad as I really thought. I thought it was worse. Phew! Hold on here, then. Might be some gold. Okay. Okay. I thought I had to go all the way to the end of the row. Okay, that's never not. That's not as bad as I thought. All right. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. I was like, what? I do have to go over a whole nother square. Okay. Now, let's focus on making that cut. Let's clean this up then. Clean this up, open it up back here. Dang noob. No, right? Holy man. Like these squares just multiply all of a sudden. Take a break for a little bit, Amanda, so you're not playing for so long. Huh? Oh. It sounded like you were getting frustrated over there. Farm sim. I mean, we bought 75 buckets the other day, right? And we've already smashed through those. We're gonna need another 75. Easy 75 more. Will I even be able to do one game, one clean out? Is it even possible? Do you guys think it's even possible? Like, with the current version of the game? Like, do you guys think it's even gonna be possible for me to do that? Only one way to find out, bro. Only, don't know if it's possible. Let's you try. Yeah, pretty much, right? No, we didn't get the fertilizer production on the server yet. My only worry is you're melting your PC. Is you're gonna melt your PC? Well, as we go more and more and more and more and more into the save, I'm going to have to start turning the settings all the way down. By the end of the save, I might even have to go down to 720p on the game. Compensate for it, right? So there's always workarounds. Know what I mean? To make it happen, you got to make it happen. You know? 240p. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of buckets. That's why we're gonna be predominantly using the front loader, right? So we're mainly gonna be the main digging tool is gonna be the front loader because we have to just torch dirt. Right, we got to get the yards in quick. We got to torch dirt. We can't let the hours build up on the save, and we got to just rush the yards. Like, it won't be as many buckets if you think about it, because I'm doing full tier 5 from the beginning, and all the claims are going to be pretty much prepped out, right? CSX, man, thank you much for the follow, the sub, man. Welcome to the channel. I would say upgrade your PC before you do it. Shit, if I had that ability, I could, but we're still quite a bit of ways. I mean, it's... Yeah, I mean, I have enough right now to order... I can pretty much order everything minus the M2 and the motherboard and... yeah, the motherboard and the CPU. Because those are the two biggest ticket items, right? So you can pretty much order everything else except for those three items. Which those are the big beefy items. I mean, right there alone, that's $1,800 worth of the total, right? So did you reach out about the PC you put in Discord? I was going to, but it seemed like the guy was really not adamant on selling it. He was like, well, you know, I should be charging like $2,800 for it. And I'm like, well, you know, it is like two gens old. He's like, yeah, well, it's really nice build though. And I was like, honestly, dude, that doesn't mean shit. Like, it's all about the parts. I don't care how you built it. It could look nice to you, but actually, to be honest, it looks kind of shitty to me. I just care about the parts. And parts-wise in there, it's not worth that much. I'll pay you part value. And he was like, eh. Like people that buy really nice, spend a lot of money on their cars, making them look sick. And that's your taste, not mine. I wouldn't have paid for it, so I'm paying parts price. Right? You know what I mean? You're gonna lose money on things. Yeah, it's all there. I don't care what my PC looks like as long as it does its job and performs well. It could literally be installed into a pizza box for all I give a shit. Yeah, I'm gonna be splitting all the buckets up on the claims, right? But then for the final move, I'm gonna be moving them all to one central claim, and then I'm gonna line them all up and make them look all sick. Grab multiple wave tables, like a lot of wave tables. I don't know what's gonna happen when I turn the wave tables on and they all start doing their. My frames might just go. You know what I mean? Like, oh god. You're the same way. As long as it performs, you can give a crap what it looks like. Yeah. I don't care what it looks like as long as it does its job. All I care about. Computer is not a car. It doesn't come more expensive the longer you own it. No doubt. Alright, Ryan. Yep. I think he had it mismarked on there. I think he actually meant to put $2,300. So, like, that's why when I came at him with like, when I emailed him, I emailed him at 1200. It's like he's like, that's rude. I was like, what do you mean? You haven't marked it like 15. I mean rude. Cash money, bro. You haven't sold it in 3 months. Dude, I looked at how much PS5s are going for right now on the... dude, $1,300. Should've just offered him my PS5. You know what I mean? Bro, you want a PS5? For a $3,000 computer? Hell yeah, that's a pretty damn good trade. Dude, some people be hard up thirsty for those PS5s. Rude to be saying I give you $8. Yeah, no doubt. 100%, man. Like, I saw your ad. I'm sorry you mismarked it, but you can say I'm rude because I offered you a couple $100 less from what you were asking for. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't say I'm being rude because I asked for a couple $100 like off. This is what I'm offering. You said or best offer. And you call me rude? Like, fuck you, man. Take your white piece of shit case and get out of here. That's a seller that's like really not sure what it's even worth. Maybe grandma bought it for him, but they're trying to get that new toy that they really want and they can't quite let it go. You know what I mean? He paid way overpaid for it. Somebody probably bought it for him. It looked like a company built it. Local company. We have a lot of really good computer builders around here. I just don't like. I'm not going to pay for their services though. That'd be dumb. I'm gonna pay a couple $100 extra for building a PC. I'm lazy. No. Do that shit myself. I'll give you a potato chip. Come on. Obviously, this is not going to be faster than my other one. Come on, buddy. Oh my god. What? What is going on here? Why can't I grab that? What the? I don't want to talk about it right now. That's it. Holy Butterfingers. We were looking at a competition. That was horrible. Ugh. Ew. That was gross. That was stupid. Horribly slow. Oh, Matthew just logged on Gold Rush. He must be helping somebody. Yeah, it's pretty easy to build PCs nowadays. Used to be a little harder back in the day, but now everything's like literally color. Whoa. Color coded for you? I bet I'm way more rusty than you are. Haven't played since the release. Man, been a hot minute then for you. I never normally go more than like 4 months without playing, typically. You know, because people want to watch it, so. We wish the streams at the little tall often to really get super rusty, but thought I was going into orbit when it glitched. Yeah, it can be a little finicky here. Well, it's like I said, it's also a whole different rotation that I'm used to, right? So, without having the workers, it makes it it's completely different. It's way more strain. When I have to go up there to the wash plant like that, and I have to do that many button maneuverings and mouse movements, that's I can already feel my hand starting to cramp up a little bit because it's way more actions than I'm used to running, and I have not been playing competitively, so typically I'm up there and I'm only there for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, right? So I mean, I'm quadrupling the length of time almost that I'm there, and in return, more buttons, more button presses, and more mouse movements. Like my pointer finger is getting pretty tight right now. I'm just gonna go flying off into outer space. Yeah. Sometimes they can just go ballistic, man. When you start jumping around, you hit something, you clip something a little bit, and you're like, whoa. Good thing it resets, though, if it goes all crazy. Good luck, though, if it lands on its wheels, then you have to drive it all the way back. Make me feel a little bit better if I can just smash a majority of this wall out today here. Right? Like, even though back there is technically the harder dig, sometimes it's a little bit mentally easy if you're starting to strain to go do a part of the dig that's a little easier. Get in and knock it out, give myself some more room to work. I gotta cut all the way into that cut there, right? So probably about as far as I'm gonna go over, though, actually. Like, probably go right to where this edge is and follow this edge along the cut here. Right, so I can actually just follow this line in the ground and sweep over a little bit more. I gotta take out this back wall, this berm, though. Right here. This berm's gotta go. This big hill. Once I remove that, then I can start cutting over and bring it back and make a bigger cut in the wall face. That way I'm taking 2 squares at a time instead of just 1 row. Because you see how I'm only taking 1 row? Because this stupid wall's here. Alright, so we get rid of that. Then I'll be able to adjust and move over and follow that wall face a little bit here. Oh, how many more buckets do you think it's going to take to clean this all out, guys? Another 75? Creature. 275? Oh, there's some dirt dropped. Now that we're prepped, yeah, tomorrow we're definitely finishing this. 100% finishing this tomorrow. Smash, smash, smash. Get all the buckets. Smash, smash, smash. 97% again. Holy man, we were just pulverizing this wash plant here. Wrecked. Wrecked. Right, tomorrow. Yeah. We'd be getting close to done if I didn't have to prep today. No, I'm playing this tomorrow. I want my weekend. That just scared the ever-living shit out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that just scared me. Freaking hose broke. Right when I was next to it. Eh. Need some wet wipes. Now we're good. Alright, let's get these things put back together. I think I really gotta take the pee-pee dance. Take a look and see what's going on in the world here. What's going on, boys? Okay. 3 o'clock. Taking a look at the time frame here. I would like to go take a break for a little bit. Hot as shit in this room. Let's take a look at the cut. Let's take a look at the cut. Guess I haven't hit that like button. Smash it up, bros. Come on. Man, we got a mammoth amount of dirt to move. Holy crap. Gosh. Oh, dude, I might just be streaming Gold Rush tomorrow. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, dude. There's never-ending dirt. Ah. I don't want to. That's some tall ass squares, man. That is a lot of strikes with the front end loader even. That I gave up on that today. How deep are those? Pfft, deep. I mean, the gold really only sits about here down, right? So about right there as far as the depth of most of that. So from there down is gold. But so we got to do the rest of this and all of this. We are cut in now. We did use an hour, and we only have to go to yeah, over here. So we only have to go to here. 2 wide. It's gonna be a banger tomorrow, I'll tell you that much. I might have to get up early and play a little earlier tomorrow. 16 meter deep. Yeah, it's 16 deep. Insane. I don't even know what the play is. I know I just don't want to play this right now. I might have to put a monster day in tomorrow on Gold Rush. Like, I'm hitting my wall already today. Like, my hand's starting to cramp. Yeah. Hand's starting to cramp. Just want to go chill, play some farm sim. And do some hanging out on there. But yeah, we're gonna have to move a lot of dirt tomorrow. We're gonna have to move a lot of dirt tomorrow. Lots and lots and lots of dirt tomorrow. I think the best course of action is going to be to come in here and finish out this wall first thing first tomorrow. Finish out the wall face, chomp it all out, rip this all out of there, and then that way you can focus on the cut in the back. I guess if I have to come in on Saturday too, because I missed yesterday. I mean, another hour. Dudes, I don't know. Told you it's struggle bus city right now for me on this game. Shit. Amanda's like, just think tomorrow you're not gonna want to play it either. The end of the save is just me being like sitting there staring at the dirt. Shit. James is like, 2 more hours, dude, today. And what do you mean lost the save? I didn't lose the save. What are you talking about? This is only a personal time limit. I don't have to have it done by tomorrow. I don't have to. Right? This wasn't like it's a fail if I don't finish it tomorrow. This was just I would like to finish it tomorrow. That way I could be done with this save and this viewer challenge. It wasn't that it had to be done. I'm just tired of looking at this game right now, pretty much is what it is. Oh, it's getting done before Monday, for sure. Like, there's no doubt about that. 100%. Before Monday's clean out, which is what we're doing, that was the original plan, Monday's clean out, it will be done. It's just, oh my gosh. I'm just like, tired of playing the game, to be honest. Like, I'm really tired of just playing in general. Getting to be a little, I just want to play with workers and shit, man. Damn. Alright, Deputy Doofus, let's just keep going. We'll go until Cousin Bear comes back and says we're ready to, he wants to play. Good skills, man? Thanks, dude. Alright, we'll keep running dirt. Just gotta get more done for tomorrow. Let's try to do the annoying stuff today, then, if we're gonna do it. So let's cut in all the way the depth that we need to get for this wall face. Right? Let's take out as much as we possibly can on this wall. Like I said, we're not going for maximum gold recovery here, guys. We're just going for moving lots of yards in gold-rich zones. So keep that wash plant going. And we will be doing the Guess the Clean Out on Monday's stream, and I will have that scheduled by Friday. So whether I'm done or not on Friday, that means if I'm not done on Friday, that means I'm going to be sitting in Discord. I'm not going to stream. I'm just going to sit my ass in Discord because I have things I have to do this weekend. And that's talking to a couple people, a couple VIPs, a couple people that might be interested in playing on the server. I want to meet them, greet them, see how their microphones and stuff like that are working. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of that this weekend. So, sorry, it's not that if I don't pick you to come in and play, it's because we're trying to hang out with people we've been with for a long time, guys. There's a lot of people, and we just can't let everybody in. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I know people want to play with people, but I get it. I really do. So I do gotta take a little bit of time to do that this weekend. So if I don't play, then if I don't stream, I will be playing it and I will be recording it. So that way we can just throw a time lapse to it and then have all the buckets and be like, yay, we're good to go. So, but I should have it done tomorrow on stream. Should have it done tomorrow. Back how things going pretty good, man. Just because we have a lot of slots on the server doesn't mean we want to fill all those slots in the server. It could just get annoying. Sometimes we only want to play with like 4 or 5 people, right? So don't get butthurt. We don't let you guys come in and play. And just because we're up and on for the day doesn't mean we're going to be letting everybody come in for the day. Wash plant, dingus. This is why I should have stopped. And I didn't even turn the water on. Good thing the wash plant has a hopper. Do you know roughly how many ounces of gold I need for tier 3? I'm at like 109 in nuggets or clean out. Because if you're doing the 100 bucket challenge, you shouldn't have to be doing any clean outs until you hit 100 buckets. You're gonna need around $500 to $600,000 to move into a full tier 3 if you want to own it at the end of winter. So save your money, man. Save it up. Getting that wash plant, rock truck, stuff like that is extremely important. Or you could try renting it and seeing if you can dig enough dirt every day to try to keep up with it. One or the other. So you have a large excavator, 109,000 or 109 ounces, and you have 49 buckets? Okay. Just keep digging then, yeah, man. You're good. Keep digging. Did you rent the drill to find out where the decent gold actually is so you can get some better buckets? Or you just digging blind? No, should I? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna let you know, like, if you can be digging all your gold from the back of the claim right now with your tier 2, especially if you can get back there, then it's going to be giving you a lot more gold that's going to be at the front of the claim that's going to be easily able to run for the rock truck. So you definitely would, you should know, you definitely should rent the drill and find out where the gold is at. That way every bucket that you pull out of that tier 2 should be a high tier bucket. Like, unless you're just doing the whole front of the claim or trying to get the front of the claim dug out, so that way you can get prepared for the rock truck. And that's also another strategy you can do too. Yep, just find out where the gold's at, widen it out. If you, I mean, digging through from the front back is great because you're going to be moving with the rock truck, right? So it's going to give you the ability to move dirt really fast right when you get your first tier 3 up and running with the rock truck. Yeah, I would drill so that way you can kind of see. You might have a hot spot right next to you, and it might let you widen out. You might want to widen out your trench, right? Because you want a work area when you're down there on the bottom of the cut, especially when you have a rock truck, right? Trench can be a little confining, as you guys have seen me do. Get down to the bottom. There's gold around me. Work around. So make a nice cleaned out area so you can start working the wall face. A bigger wall face means you have more room to maneuver equipment around the bottom of your cut, which equals speed, right? You saw how fast I ramped up my dirt here just by having more room to operate, right? So same thing applies. trench in and then kind of cut yourself out. But yeah, definitely get your drill, man. I mean, I'm used to working in very confined spaces, but yeah, generally I just try to dig myself out. Right, so you saw how earlier when I first got to this claim, I was just I had a bench cut right before Frankenstein's, just because this claim is so deep. The other claims you don't really have to worry about that. You just cut in and then get to bedrock and start ripping from the top down and cleaning up with the front loader. Right now the style of digging that I'm using is just yeet and delete, because I'm just going for yardage right now. And I'll get decent gold. I won't get everything, but I'll get decent gold. Right? So, and I'm okay with that, because like I said, I'm not in competition mode. And even if I was in competition mode, I'd still be doing this. So, it's just a fast way of getting through the claims, and you get a big bulk amount of the gold, and you do it very quickly, right? So, it is just all about full sending right now. What should I get after the big excavator? You should... Well, it depends on what else you have. I mean, what other equipment do you got? Are you tier 2, tier 3? I mean... I'm scraping along this wall face here. That's where the cut goes, so we're just going to follow this. And then we'll hook over once we hit that final back square. And then we be set, primed. Like I was saying, it depends if you're playing... There's a lot of factors, right? Like, whew, man, there's a lot of factors. So, if you're on console, I recommend doing the 100 bucket challenge. That's your tier 2. You take your tier 2, small excavator, 1 wash plant, and grind 100 buckets with it. Don't spend any of the money. Only spend the nuggets, and don't do any cleanouts until you get 100 buckets. Yeah, it's going to take you a little while, but that is the way to do it without spending the most amount of money. Especially on console, because you can't drill for gold like PC players can. So save all your nuggets. And save all your buckets. And only spend what you need to. And then buy yourself, once you're done, do your cleanup, give the claim owner his money. Take your nuggets, take all that stuff. Take your magnetite, all that good happy stuff. And damn, we are just geeking out on this thing here. And we gotta go because the wash plant's full. And do all your cleanup and go to the end of the season, and you will have your money to buy your tier 3, guaranteed out, and buy it outright too. So take all that nugget money, all that stuff, and you keep your costs down. Yeah, console can't drill for nuggets. Actually, I think it's a better way to play the game, to be honest. Drilling should only be for leaderboards. Drilling was only ever supposed to be added for leaderboards. I don't know why they added it to the base game. It made no sense. When I suggested giving nuggets from drilling a long time ago, I even stated very, very clearly it should be used as a catch-up mechanic for leaderboards, seasonal players that don't have time to play. And apparently they put it in the base game. So, yay. Awesome. But then, therefore, it made a whole bunch of the game mechanics useless. You can do it on easy mode and normal mode on PC and leaderboards. But you can't do it on hard mode. Because there is no nuggets. We're actually losing pay here because I was just wondering that actually. Wash plant's broken down to the point where the hopper can't feed it fast enough. We have too many buckets broke. Yeah, because we started once one of these other ones broke, we were starting to overfeed. I noticed that on the last one too, so I had to make sure. We've been losing probably about 10% of our pay to that damn hopper being too slow. But we will have to fix that. We're cramming too much pay at the plant at this rate. Too much at this speed. A broken conveyor belt cannot handle the speed of our digging at the moment. Get wrecked, right? Before, when we were just kind of like lazy digging, no problem. Right now, nope. So good thing we're paying attention to that here, or else that would have been a good giant bamboozling. Okay. Means for actually like the last two cleanups, I probably should have gotten at least another cleanup out of it, more than likely. So we definitely need to repair that. We definitely need to get some more buckets. Yeah. So we need to do a wellness check here, right? Wash plant cleaned out. Everything's good to go. We got buckets over there. That wash plant can be cycled. Everything can get purged through it real quick here. Go ahead and turn it on. Let's empty all the dirt out of the hoppers real quick. Clear the whole chain. Know what I mean? Let's get her all burped out. Okay, that was actually pretty close to being done anyway, so awesome. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to fill these buckets. We're gonna have to clean these, get them all fixed. I was thinking, let's let the wash plant do its thing. Let's let her do its thing, boys. Okay. Yeah, we smashed that dirt out today. We definitely crushed her. Go take a look at the claim here while we're doing this. Letting the plant burp it out. We need to, I mean, we could also not fix it and then just run the Frank right to the wash plant too. We don't need to, even use the hopper pretty much anymore. So that means we don't even really need to use the conveyor. We haven't for a while, so I've just been lazy. So we could just bypass it. Okay, we're actually pretty close. So we're actually pretty close to just moving over, and we only need to go this line anyways, right? So we only need to push over a little bit further and crush out these couple squares here. And so now that once we get over all the way, then I'll have 2 wall faces to crush up against, right? So, I mean, it's only really like 1.5. So I might actually move this forward and eat this out first tomorrow, right here. That way when I come into the angle, I'm angled like this, doing my scoops. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So it's real fast. Real quick. And we'll be all the way to the back wall, so every time we eat down this line, we will know that we were finishing this cut out. This cut's getting destroyed tomorrow. There's no chance this thing doesn't get finished quickly. Like it's gonna get pulverized. Like, absolutely pulverized. You saw how fast we've been going here. We're going so fast the wash plant can't even keep up. All right, so that's without using workers. So we're going right, like the wash plant's like, I'm crippled. Stop it, Split. Stop it. I can't take no more dirt. It's just because the belts are broken. The belt's broken, but the buckets on the belt, the conveyor belt are broken, so it can't handle the load that we're taking, like that massive barrage of pay that we're sending up that belt consistently. There's no time for it to breathe, right? So even coming up doing the cleanup, and then on top of it, I'm letting the plant run, so more dirt's coming up and stacking up into the belt, right? So I mean, look how much dirt we had built up into the wash plant. We're already at 48%. We're already halfway to a cleanup. Right, so we're already halfway to another cleanup. It can't take Split's load no more. It's not accepting any more loads. Yeah, so I'm going to grab some more buckets. We'll get that going tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to call it since we have to do a lot of maintenance and checks and stuff like that. Get everything running for that final push, so there's nothing getting in our way. And we're gonna grab another truckload of buckets. Should be the last load of buckets. Yeah, it actually got us to 50%. Yeah, get one more last load of buckets with the truck. Grab. I might actually just run right into the wash plant instead of fixing the conveyor. But it also, like I said, it also gives me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might or may not. I'm not sure. May or may not fix the wash plant. But I do have to do checks on here to make sure everything's going to run. I don't want to make multiple trips to the store tomorrow. We'll just do one trip to the store, hopefully. Might have to bring some fuel. We're at 35. Hopefully it doesn't throw off my... It might throw off my thing really badly though. My rhythm that I've had, so... And, you know what I mean, because the belt being a little broken. So it might throw off that rhythm a little bit, but... We'll see. But we'll have to reline all the Frankensteins back up again, which is no big deal. We'll grab some more fuel. And this will be the last day in the save. Right? Actual digging, right? So, up in the top, you know, that time, right? So we're at 2:37. We're definitely finishing this. It's not... Our work day is normally from 6 o'clock to 7, right? So, 7 o'clock roughly, we stop in game. So, this will be the last day of digging tomorrow. We're going to crush this. We're going to crush that paywall out. It's not that many squares, and we've already got it prepped, right? So the only thing that's going to slow us down is the cleanouts, because we don't have the workers. So not that big of a deal. It's coming along. It's always the end of these saves and the end of these challenges are always the worst, especially when you're pushing a lot of hours. We're not really pushing a lot of hours on here. Playing farm sim, streaming, and all that, it's a lot. If I was just playing just Gold Rush every day, it wouldn't be as bad, but you know, we want to play other stuffs, and this is the way to do it. And plus, I made a commitment to finish this save, so we're finishing this save. And like I was saying, dudes, tomorrow 12 o'clock. I might be on early, so check. Make sure you guys hit that notification when you see it pop up on the thing. They notify me. If not, we will post a link in Discord for tomorrow's stream. I don't know what time I'm going to bed tonight, but if I can get up early and get a bigger head start at tomorrow, maybe put in a 5-hour stream instead of like a 3 or a 4, maybe get a little bit more crack at it, because it is Friday, and I know a lot of guys are going to want to be able to play farm sims, so we want to get work on the farm done as well. So it won't be tomorrow. The cleanup will not be tomorrow, but I will be finishing the claim. Monday will be the cleanup stream. Monday will be the cleanup stream, guys. So make sure that if you want to be in on it, that I will make a channel in Discord, guys. I'll make a special channel for this cleanup stream. If you absolutely cannot make it on Monday when the stream is posted, it will be 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and we'll probably be dinking around for a little bit before we actually do the cleanup, and then we're going to be doing the clean out, and then so the guest to clean out will happen. If you haven't been here for a guest to clean out, like I said, we're in Discord. I'll make the channel. That's where you guys can put your guesses. It makes it a little easier that way. You guys will have the whole weekend to put your guesses and stuff like that in that channel, and you only get one guess. And once I start the clean out, any guesses after that will not count. You can't change your and you only get one. So that's it, period. And for you to claim your stuff, you have to have Discord. Okay? I have to be able to verify who you are. Be able to send you keys and stuff like that, right? So I guess I made it in for the end, I guess. Yeah, man. We're just wrapping it up here, man. I'll be there tomorrow and Monday. Yeah, so we will be finishing the dig, cleanup starts, and the guesses stop. Exactly. What do we win? We have a bunch of random game keys to give away, so we're just going to throw a bunch of random. They will be Steam game keys. I do not have any more Gold Rush keys, unless I can snag some from the devs. I'll try, but let's see if I can't get some keys from the devs. Maybe see if I can't grab a couple console keys and stuff like that. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can scrounge up. I know we got a shit ton of keys floating around, so we got a ton of game keys floating around. But yeah, we'll just toss the winner a bunch of stuff. Like I said, if I can get a couple copies of Gold Rush, I will. I'll try. So see what we can do. But dudes, yeah, that's what the plan is, and we'll try to finish that up this weekend. I know a couple of you guys have been planning on trying to see if you can jump into Discord. Please don't flood me, guys. Please don't beg. Please don't spam. We're only accepting a few players to come in and play Farm Sim with us. So you know what I mean? It's all I can offer, bros. We can't just bring everybody in. I know it seems like, oh, you want your fair shot, but we can't. We can't make it a madhouse. We can't. It can't be a madhouse. We can't make me not want to do it because it gets annoying. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So I appreciate everybody who's being patient and understands that. As I said, we've been growing, playing Farm Sim over on Twitch. That is actually what we're going to be doing here in about 15 minutes or so. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and we're going to be jumping over there. Boo, take it easy, man. Hopefully I can catch you tomorrow. Yeah, man. Oh, I try to snag one from my mate. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing here. We'll be going over there to stream. Just going to take a little bit of time off. I'm sure one of my mods will post the link in for our Twitch channel. Like I said, make sure you guys smash the like over here, please. If you can, leave a comment saying I like the stream, something like that. It does help us out. It really does. Honestly does. Let's see here. Another question people have been asking me a lot is, what am I doing after we finish this save? That's a good question. It's a really good question, because I'm not going to be able to jump right back into Gold Rush immediately, guys. The one claim, one clean out will take a lot of preparation. I have to write out a schedule for it, because there's a lot of days that will be off stream. So we might cut back the streaming on YouTube a little bit, so I can take those days to work. We will still be hanging out on Twitch late at night, because I have to find time to make videos. I can't stream 15 hours a day, 5 days a week, and take time to work on videos. It doesn't work that way, guys. So I have to cut time out somewhere. And since Twitch is doing so well, you guys will get those VODs over here on YouTube. So if you don't watch Twitch, you will get them here. So you will be getting content on the channel. It'll just be Twitch content brought over. So, because I know a lot of you guys don't watch on Twitch, so, or you can't, so you have to watch everything here on YouTube. So you will always have content. It'll just be a day behind because I have to wait 24 hours. So, yeah, there's always going to be content coming here. If we're playing on Twitch, you're getting the content here. Sleep is for the weak. Well, you can say that, but do what I do and then tell me that. Sleep is for the weak, but, well, pissed off split is not very productive, so, yeah. Yeah, tell me that if you have a heart attack, brother. You know? Next time digging, start drilling. Yeah, decent trench. Exactly, guys. But that's what's going on. I gotta free up some time so I can do some projects. A lot of you guys want to see the monster truck arena / city and stuff like that be built on Farm Sim. And if I'm streaming all day long, I can't get any of that stuff done. So that is what's pretty much been happening. That is exactly where we are sitting. Just being honest with you guys on how it's gonna go. And you know, it sucks. I know you guys want to see me on this platform every day, but it's not popping off like Twitch is, dudes. Sorry. We tried. We've been trying. We can only do what we can do. I know you guys have been trying. All you guys have been showing up, supporting, and we got to go where it's at, right? So yeah, I know, Jason. I got you, buddy. We will be back in about 15 to 20. Drink. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Honestly, I really do appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in about 15 to 20 over on Twitch. So you guys have a great one if I don't catch you over there. And yeah, so I will see you guys later. Remember, I'll be hanging out in VIP if you guys want to come in and ask questions and stuff like that this weekend. So I'll see you guys in a little while. Peace out, dudes.